Hola UP everybody! Hi! Ooh. Sorry I came a little bit delayed again, as usual. I went to get myself something to drink and then I turned out that I forgot to close my balcony door. And I had to check that my cat wasn't going outside. Alright! So, today I'm just gonna be doing chill art stream, just gonna be doodling, doing whatever. While my cat is yelling at me. Oh well, who knows, maybe I'll be drawing some... I'll just be drawing random stuff today. Hi! How you doing? Oh geez, wait. How you doing? Give me a second. My cat is yelling still. I need to adjust my workplace a little bit. I also need to do something. I am okay. It was absurdly hot today and I don't like summer very much. But I'm otherwise good. Name your layers! Yes, sir. I will name my layers now. Let me... Okay, this one I'm gonna name... Buff... Chonk... Ma'am. But yeah, what's up, Ed? How you doing? And this one I'm gonna name Peach Elevated Truck. Okay. Actually, can you name them Kevin? I could. I will start naming my layers Kevin 1, Kevin 2. But in either case, for today, actually for the first doodle, maybe I should warm up with something else. And I do not have a tablet asset in front of me. So how about we draw one right now? one really poorly drawn art tablet asset, like, please save me. I can't spell, I'm going to die. Unrelatable. Boobs. Yes, boobs will come in a bit. But first, a poorly drawn tablet in front of me, like really on brand with me. I don't even know how they look like from the back. I'm just gonna draw from memory to like maximize the trash level. And it's like, I'm drawing my screen tablet, which I barely use. I use, at least on stream, right? I knew a plot with the tablet stand is booba. You know, you're onto something. But this is in the wrong layer. Give me a second. Tablet. Just gonna name it tablet. I think I'm even gonna make it as sketchy as hell. Give it even a face. Wrong layer, count one, let's go. Let's fucking go! Wrong layers! I'm gonna have that at least 5 times today. Already had the wrong layer accident happen at work today. Like I am painting something and I'm like, time to blend out the sketch layer, and then I try to blend it out and I'm like, well, shit. Half of the thing I just did is in the same layer, but it wasn't drastic because it was just a concept sketch anyway, so not too dramatic. But I've had worse. Wait. Alright, so there's like the basic stuff that looks kinda doodly and messy, as it should be. But I'm also gonna give my tablet a face. Oh wait. Triangle mouth on brand. It is on brand. Now, just a few colors and then we're done for this thing. Imagine I would be like, and now to color the tablet, and then I finish the tablet and I'm like, alright, that's it for today's stream, bye guys. I feel like my table isn't high enough. There you go. And now my cat has come to visit me. Hello, cat. Hello, demon cat. Say, don't eat my tablet pen! I wanted her to say hello into the mic and she started eating my pen. Thanks, cat. Actually, I also really need to start doing something else. When I can start using chat commands, I'm gonna start using Portuguese Dragon Ball clips like it should be. I used to be like, but what about copyright and the like? And I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. We have to meme. It's obligatory. I have to bring the word of the good Portuguese dub into this world. Heck. You know what, fuck it. Let's go! I had an idea, which is... Please enlighten me. I feel like something is still missing though. Okay, no, this is too much. A few pixels missing! Makes it even as trashy as I want it to be. Okay, can you draw an evil version of your cat? I mean its original form. I can. It's already right here on the screen, right next to me, but I can quickly doodle it and it looks like this. Wait. My evil cat's form, her true form looks like this. Wait. I hope this looks like a loaf from the back. There, that's its real form. That's its real form. Loaf with devil wings. Wait. Alright, you want the devil wings? There they are. Like poorly drawn devil wings. I'm gonna have to make this on acid later too. Alright, but enough. I have something in plan for today. And you guys will love it, I think. And now give me just a quick second. I want to export this. I'm just gonna do it messy. Forgive me for this crime of just doing it this way. Alright, and let's save it. Stream assets. Tab. Alright, the tablet is shit. Sorry. It depends. Will there be boot? I mean, kinda squished, sure. But it's mostly peaches. Alright, wait. Let me include the very obligatory. Yes, the tablet is yes, it's what happens if you press random buttons and then you're like, wait. Alright. Tab. Make source visible. Programme. Where are you? Stream assets. And there we go. It's here. Now I have a tablet in front of me. Wait. The cat has to be in the back. It has to be over the tablet. Give me a second. And there we go. Now everything is as it should be. Alright, now to actually start drawing the thing I wanted to draw. I'm gonna be drawing my baby. My baby girl, baby. First. I should actually get a reference first. Give me a second. Jack, oh, pose. I hope Twitch doesn't get angry at me if I just get the reference and copy paste it into the stream and then I'm like, oh. Okay, there we have it. I need this as a reference. Excuse me for the Christian viewers who are watching this stream at this moment. This stream is unfortunately, when you go in, it does say that it's for mature content, but in this case it's actually just because I swear a lot, but in this case, this might be too much for the Christians. Hold 2 became a meme. The only thing that makes it kind of unfortunate about the reference for Jacko is that you can't see the other foot. As someone who knew of the post for quite a while, I'm amused how it now becomes a meme because of Stripe. Yeah, it's true, actually, now that you mention it. The post has been a thing forever now. And the fact that it's only now getting traction thanks to Stripe is indeed pretty interesting. Even co-workers at work have heard of Strife. It's come to a point in which it seems to be the most played fighting game at this moment. I haven't played it since the patch though, so I should play it again at some point. The only thing I know that they've done to Ramlethal is that they killed her jumping heavy slash, so it's like, well, now what? Okay, but to be real, Ramlethal has enough stuff. You can put her to hold the Bible so the Christians were satisfied. Where is she gonna hold the book? The Bible? On her peaches? Okay, so I actually have to find out how to make Tessa's legs work out here. Because she has damn thick legs and I have to figure out how to get this to work. The struggles of having an OC who has them big leggies. They tried to make the game accessible to everyone and they succeeded, it seems like. Yeah, looks like it. I know a lot of people who were into fighting games were like scared that the Strife was gonna fall flat for it being too simple. It has still fallen flat for some people for not being complicated enough, but I feel like with the inclusion of Jacko and future characters, they're actually picking up steam and making the game more interesting as a result for having different playstyles and the like. Personally, at first, I was also like, is simple Guilty Gear really Guilty Gear? But it's working. It's a fun game. But I won't disagree with some people who say it's too simple for them. So, yeah. For those who are not vibing with it, it's fine. But I really appreciate what Guilty Gear is doing for us, in the fighting game community. Especially because after the pandemic and the like started, we had to go to just online, and I'm lucky enough that my internet connection is good, so for most part when I play the BFC it's actually pretty solid in comparison to a lot of other connections, right? But not for everyone, so it's actually pretty good that Guilty Gear has made it a norm to use rollback. Hello! Hello, hello! How you doing? I'ma be real, it's a fun fighting game, but it's not really geeky at heart, I still feel, but that's just me. Yeah, no, a lot of people feel like that, so it's a valid sentiment. It's not Accent Core or Exert. Fine now, I've got a fresh haircut. Hell yeah. Let's go. It's a game, doesn't have to be complicated to be fun. Yeah, it's true, but I do understand why people say that the new Guilty Gear isn't for them, because it's not as complex and as Guilty Gear Xrd. So, and some people do enjoy when when the fighting games are more complex and deeper and stuff. So I do understand if for them Guilty Gear Strive is too mellow. For me, as someone who barely has the time to play fighting games as I used to anymore, it's pretty good that the game is simple, but I do understand where the others also come from. Everybody has their tastes, and that's valid. So fighting games tend to be a bit less inviting as a genre, so I therefore welcome. Yeah, exactly. It's okay if people don't like Guilty Gear Strive, but I think it's important to see that it's doing a very good thing for the community. Or in general, like bringing more people in, that's always a good thing. I mean, the more people there will be at events, right? And it's more fun that way. I wish more people would play more Sam Show. I will keep beating that dead horse until I die. Yes, I agree. A game needs to be fun above all else for it to work. Like, Sam Show is, in my opinion, pretty simple, but it's a lot of fun for me. And let's see, what's a complicated game that I can think of that is still fun? That isn't necessarily a fighting game. What's it called again? Ghouls and Ghosts? The game with Arthur in it? You know the one? Is it Super Ghouls and Ghosts? I forgot the name. I know it's a very hard and complicated game, but it's kinda still fun. I say as I had the last time I played the game was in 2000, when I was like 11. I kind of miss dumb fun games. Sometimes I just want to fight out X9000. It's called DBFC. DBFC is a dumb fun game. Okay, but no, I do understand what you mean. What's a dumb what's a dumb fun game that I can think of? Well, Sailor Moon fighting game is very dumb fun. Okay, I think it's looking fine in this perspective as well. Also, I need more beat 'em ups in my life. Yes! Yes, I agree. I need more beat 'em ups as well. I'm happy River City Girls 2 is coming out soon. Or is in development. And that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game is also gonna come out. The Shredder's Revenge, it looks amazing. I'm definitely gonna play that one on stream. Absolutely, 100%. $11? Hack and slash games is a dumb fun up to 11. Yes. It really is. But I didn't say 11 before. I said River City Girls 2. Okay, I think I'm gonna draw... I actually gotta check out which outfit I'm gonna give her. Let's try the training outfit first, which I actually also need to pull up as a reference. If I remember when I last drew it. Sorry. Bit of a hiccup there. Where... Oh, did I draw it last year maybe and not like 2 years ago? Looks like it. Wait. No, I did draw it 2 years ago, I think. Oh god. Cool! Looking into my files and being like, where is the last picture? Ah, there, I found it. You guys can see it because I have it so that my stream doesn't show Explorer or anything else that I don't necessarily have on. But I just went through my folder for 2019 trying to find just a reference of Tessa's training outfit. Also, I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit more. Found the drawings he drew for me when we were at school. Oh no! All the old art. I'm glad you kept it though. It's probably really embarrassing stuff. 2019 was 2 years ago. Yeah, I'm also like, damn. I'm already sitting down. Welp. Guess there's nothing else to do than sit down more. Sit down with more intensity. You gotta sit down harder, man. Sit down hard. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Okay, so there's this outfit, which actually has no shoes, which I should give. Just make them basic shoes. And the other one... Wait faster, 5. Yes! You have to wait faster! I wish that was actually an ability I had, to wait faster. Because that basically means you can speed up time, right? And being able to speed up time is a good thing, right? You also age faster and therefore die faster. Yeah, that's the one big downside. But maybe I can wait so fast that I attain more immortality. That would be nice. In that case, can I wait slower? Or become dust. I mean, if we are burned to ashes, technically we are still turning into dust, right? I'm already doing it. Yeah, good luck. Good luck with that. I'm a wait faster. Famous last words. Yes. Like it's just you're waiting for your bus, and you're like, I'm gonna wait faster, and then when the bus comes, you're turned into dust. Been waiting for Bayonetta since 2017. I don't think I can wait any slower than this. Like Bayonetta 3, I suppose. I haven't played either Bayonetta yet, but I should. I think I'm gonna go with the trainee outfit. I think it's gonna work in the composition better. Yeah, I think it works better. Okay. Waiting faster, my customer is still waiting for the commissions. Rest in pieces. Oh boy. In my case, I gladly wait slower for commissions. People really do need to wait slower for them. I remember having a commissioner who commissioned me like a day before, and then I literally just woke up and they're like, what's the progress on the commission? I'm like, dude, I literally went to bed after you paid me. I just woke up now. Imagine having a life as an artist. Yeah, imagine. Couldn't be me, right? We actually talked about this at work today, about me and some other artists like wanting to build our portfolios, and some of us wanting to be freelancers or going elsewhere. And in my case, I wanna My long-term goal is to be a freelancer too, or more like to live off my Patreon and some commissions here and there. Or to do that, but not in full-time and just be working a normal part-time job. I just want to have more time to draw my own shit, you know? I want to have time to work on my own projects and shit. It's sad. I will admit though, sometimes it's sad. Sometimes it's actually kind of comical how quick they expect results. Yeah, for real though. Like, I've heard from some artists who get a commission and literally the next 30 minutes they're the same customers already asking, did you start yet? And it's like, dude, for real now? And it's like, oh yeah, I had the same in a convention. When I used to table at conventions, I used to take commissions on the fly, right? Like sketch commissions on my table. I take a certain number a day because there's only so much time I have during the convention. I also want to take a break to eat. I have to attend to other customers and the like. And one of my commissioners kept coming back every 10 minutes and I already told them like, sorry, I haven't started yours yet because I have a queue already, and I already told you this when you accepted my commission. Then I was like, if you don't have time to wait, then I'll gladly refund you. It's like a sketch commission of 15 euros, so it's like no big deal for me. And they're like, no, I want you to finish the commission. And I'm like, okay, then come back later at evening. Or like late lunch time. I'll have started your commission by then. And worst case, you come pick it up at like evening and then it should be done. And they kept coming back every 10, 15 minutes all the time asking me, have you started my commission yet? Have you started my commission yet? How far are you? And I'm like, I'm literally sketching it out right now. Can you not wait? Like, I get it if you come to a convention only for a day and then need to catch a train later, but come on, they came to me at morning. And even though I had a queue already at the time, they still really insisted on getting a commission from me. And yet, even with the forewarning, I was like, okay, I have a queue, take some time. But because they kept coming back and asking me all the time, they kept also wasting my time, so their commission took longer to finish. It's even worse because I kept saying, okay, if you're in that much of a hurry to go, then I'll just sketch and then I'll refund you the money that you gave me for the coloring. And then they're like, no, I want you to color. And then they insist me to give this more shading and that. And I'm like, my dude, you need to catch a train. You told me this. Why are you making me work more on your commission when you've already, when it's already done? That's exactly it. That is correct. Say it louder for the back. A lot of customers don't understand that their commission would be done sooner if they were patient, but instead they want to pile on the stress or they want to waste your time. And it's like, I get it if it's something with a very strict deadline or like you need to catch a train. Understandable. If you're like a little bit paranoid. But at the same time, if you are in that much of a hurry, then don't commission me in the first place. Like, don't come to me like, I need this sketch done by lunchtime. I'm like, sure, but it's not gonna look great. You can't expect me to color it. Yeah, that's they just don't seem to understand that pressuring artists makes you less likely to finish stuff faster, because they give we get stressed then because we are worried that they'll suddenly ask for a refund, or that they'll go ahead on PayPal and then are like, yeah, I'm gonna dispute because you're taking too long for my taste behind our back and stuff like that. Or that they go to their friends and they're like, yeah, don't commission this artist because X and Y. And it's like a lot of stress that makes it way harder to get stuff done. Then there are the since we are talking about commissioners and specific customers, one of my favorites as well, and I say this sarcastically, just as a disclaimer, are the ones that that do pay you, that actually find your prices too high, and then when asked, I had literally a commissioner who paid me, who paid me, they got their commission, they showed it to their friends, and then their friends were interested in commissioning me, then asked how much did they pay, and then they were like, I'm too embarrassed to say the price. And I'm like, you got a commission for 60 euro. That's nothing. I'm the one who's embarrassed by the price, not you. Jesus. And they never like told their friends who it was that commissioned them. Or they did and they didn't tell the price because they were too embarrassed, and I've heard of this Miles person before, but I'm kind of afraid to ask who it was again. I think an important thing for an artist is to know how much your time is worth. Yes, I agree. The problem is a lot of customers don't agree that when the artist is like, I'm worth this much time, the customer is like, well, I don't agree. I think you're actually only worth $2 an hour. I'm like, bruh. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. That... I wish I could charge that much. Okay, but the thing is, with art, what I noticed, you are more likely to be paid more by other artists or people who are your friends, from my experience. Yeah, they don't. They go. It's the funny thing, right? They're like, I don't want to pay for a full Mona Lisa painting $100 as it should be, or I don't even want to pay for this entire stream asset pack for 60, which is already very cheap. And then they're like, I want these Nike shoes, these limited Nike shoes for €1,000 or something, and they're like, bruh. It's the same thing as going up to a restaurant and then being like, they say the pizza is €10 and you're like, no, I think the pizza is 5 and final. I wonder how much the drip costs. Apparently 1,000, hundreds of euros. I think the most expensive piece of clothing I paid for was a jacket for €80, I think, like a rain jacket, and a skirt for 60. But that was because it was a self-made indie, not really indie, but like homemade skirt, so it wasn't factory made apparently, from my understanding. So it kind of cost more, so it makes sense. Mine was a pair of sneakers for 40 euro. Yeah, that's okay. I recently bought 2 new sneakers, each for... They're actually 60 euro, but I got them on sale, so I paid them each 30. So technically they would have costed 120 in total, but since they were on sale, I only paid 60. It is in times like this I wish I was rich, because I really wanted to own the Ichiban Kazuga jacket that a specific clothing lines collection released. It looks so cool, so well made, and it had all these tiny details to the game, but the jacket cost 1,000 euro and I don't have that sort of money at the time. Because I have to wait until I get my electricity bill for the year! That and I don't make that much money. I have to save for an entire year to even afford that jacket, and until then the jacket is sold. If I were rich, I would buy Puma vs Animal Crossing shoes. Yes, that's valid. If I was rich, I would stop being a normie and embrace my weeb side. Yes, if I were rich, I would stop working permanently. I would just do my own shit. I would single-handedly just remove myself from capitalism. I would also buy the license for Samsho and let there 1,000 of Yashamaru merch be made. Because, excuse me. Like, excuse me. How come there is more Yashamaru merch on this planet? The only thing that I know is the Shishiki board on the OST disc, which I, like, fought my dad. I didn't really fight him. I was like, I texted him immediately like, I need your credit card because I need this disc because it comes with the Shishiki board with the Yashamaru on it and I need to put it on my shrine, which is non-existent. Then there is like 2 charms which are super cute. I bought 2 instead of 1. Then there is another which is impossible to get unless you do imports. And then there is an acrylic stand which I have no idea how to get. Now, I'm still waiting for a Yashamaru figure. I don't care what kind of figure it is. If it's a posable or like an action figure, I don't care. I'm gonna get it. What's this? Jackal challenge? Yeah, this is a Jackal challenge. I hope I actually manage to finish this art sooner than I think. Because I actually want to start doing some KOF stuff. Okay, this is better. I can actually see a little bit better now. Alright, an engraved chalice with a cat girl in it because I can. Also, I will do what most rich people do and buy an expensive car that I will just sit there and look pretty. Yes. What about buying a yacht though? Like green monkeys and fire burns. Green monkeys and fire burns? Is this referring to something about Samsho or just in general? I'm curious. Speaking of Jacopo, since I have the thing open anyway, I did actually start drawing a different character doing the The Jacko challenge pose. Does anyone want to take a wild guess who it was? Who it was that I tried to draw in this pose first? Like, outside the stream. I'll give a hint. Her name starts with an E. Yes, correct. I even have the file open right now. Take a look at this. I might finish the sketch sometime later or something. I don't know. I did start it and then I was like, the pose didn't look as I wanted, but I still thought it was funny. Shamaru is feasting at the peach on full display here. He is analyzing science, you know, analyzing science. Yeah, Papa should do the Jacko challenge. I think he could even. He is flexible enough. But he needs to take off all that armor to pull it off. He just runs up to a bunch of bandits, armor off, and then was like, check this out, and it just did the Jacko pose. I'm actually surprised I haven't seen a different Samsho character doing the Jacko pose challenge yet. Where are all the himbo Jacko challenge poses? Where's the Haomaru full moon out? I think Yoshitora could pull it off too. I've seen a Cinderella like a Jacko challenge. Cinderace. Who's Cinderace again? I need to Google that character for a second. Give me a second. Because the name itself doesn't really tell me much. Cinderace. Oh, okay, sorry. It's the evolution of that bunny Pokemon. Sorry. I didn't play Sword and Shield. So I'm not really familiar with the Pokemons there as much, except for Farfetch. That one is amazing. Hands are a bit large here. When Omni-Man doing Jacko? Yes! Oh my god, yes! I wanna see Omni-Man doing this pose. I need it! Speaking of Omni-Man, free advertisement for today, watch Invincible if you haven't yet. It's only 8 episodes long. Not play the best Pokemon Sword and Shield though. They have the best trees. Oh god. Big T. I also have to watch Pokemon Journeys anime on Netflix. I haven't kept up with Pokemon anime for a long time. I only heard a few years ago that the X and Y anime was pretty good, and that the Sun and Moon anime was pretty good too. But I haven't kept up with it at all because it's too long for me. And I already picked the one anime that the anime and manga that completely consumes the must be committed for life to finish the anime, which is One Piece. So I haven't kept up with Pokemon for a long while. I think the only things of Pokemon that I would watch are like a select few episodes and then the movies. Like, this is what I'm doing with Conan, right? I really love Detective Conan. Or Meitantei Conan, as some others know. Or Case Closed in America. But it's too long for me. I kinda fell out of rhythm from it in my teenage years because Shaman King consumed my life, and then I never got to really pick it up again, and it's like over 1,000 chapters by now. I left at like chapter 100 something, and I don't have time to commit to another lifetime committing a series, even though I really enjoy Conan. So the only thing I do is watch the movies. And thankfully, Conan is one of those series in which like you can enjoy just the movies without knowing the context of the series, right? Because most of the time Conan cases are structured as so that you can begin at any time. However, if you're there for the big story, then you do have to go back in the manga, because it's one of those series in which the most insignificant case turns out to be very significant later. So I don't have the time to read over 900 chapters and try to pick apart which one is relevant and which one isn't. Of course, in one way or another, they're always relevant, but you don't know which one of the chapters is gonna be relevant to the very big organization mystery, right? It's just hard for my brain. You like that? Yeah. I haven't watched One Piece, but writing a chapter for that project we've been talking about is making me consider getting into it. The good thing about some things on One Piece is they started doing these movies that cover multiple arcs. So you can cut your time shorter reading or watching by watching the movies that cover like a huge arc. Sure, the animation quality is the newer one, so it kind of looks a bit plastic as a result. But it's time saving, is my assumption. The other thing with the anime, there's like a few guides on how to... Not even guides, they're like websites dedicated to cutting out filler content entirely so that you can just watch without wasting time. I personally watched the anime in my teenage years on TV. From the beginning, through East Blue, Grand Line, Arabasta, and... Germany, I think, stopped airing One Piece at Skypiea. And so I never finished Skypiea Saga, and then I picked it up from there a few years later, watching subbed. I was not gonna go back, it was too many episodes. And yeah. The other way to get into One Piece without getting too deep into a lot of chapters and the narrative, even though I feel like One Piece's narrative is worth it to get into, if one doesn't have the time or the patience for such a long series, then the option is also there to play games that cover the story arcs. I don't know what games there are yet other than Pirate Wars, but Pirate Wars is extremely shortened, so you're likely gonna miss a lot, but you're still gonna get the base experience of the story. Toy plastic shading, yeah. You like blue bunnies. I don't know if you're referring to a specific bunny character in One Piece or like in general, but I do like bunnies. And I do like the bunny from One Piece, so it's yes to both. We like Score Bunnies. Score Bunnies is the bunny Pokemon, right? I actually thought the bunny at first looked too much like a Looney Tunes character rather than a Pokemon character, but it's kind of cute. But when it comes to Pokemon, my favorite Pokemons tend not to be rabbits or bunnies in that case. They tend to be either water Pokemon, so either seals or something else, or they tend to be dogs, foxes, or cats. So from the top of my head, some of my favorite Pokemons are... My absolute favorite Pokemon in the world is Zorua. There is no Pokemon in this planet that I like more than Zorua. Absolutely none. Including Zoroark. So I put it in the same rank, but I kind of like Zorua a little bit more. Like, a lot. There's nothing I can say. There's no words I can describe to say how much I adore Zorua. I've seen the Zorua movie a lot of times because I love the Pokemon a lot. I've seen the Zorua episodes because I love Zorua. And I have Zorua plushies. I also feel like 10 PC boxes in X and Y trying to breed the shiny Zorua and never succeeded. Now, let's see. So Zorua and Zoroark are my all-time favorite Pokemons. Then there is... Okay, I need to remember how to say this Pokemon's name in English because the German Pokemon names are very different. So in German, this one is called Zedra King. I think it's Kingdra in German. Sorry, in English. Zedra King in German and Kingdra in English. It's the last evolution of Horsey. Is that the name of the seahorse Pokemon? And I love it. It's probably my favorite Johto Pokemon. Then... Varsi is now following. Hey! How you doing? You might not be able to chat at this moment because I have set my chat to followers only starting 1 week. More or less because I'm trying to protect myself from those weird bots. But still, thank you for following. I hope you enjoyed the stream regardless. Actually, let me quickly check the chats. Okay, it looks like we're actually pretty fine when it comes to bots, I guess. Hey, Artist is now following. Hi, thank you for following. Still sorry that my chat is currently on followers only. I'm actually considering removing it right now because it looks like it's okay for now. But if I start seeing any weird activity, then I'll revert it back to what it was before. Alright, so... Okay, I turned my chat to any followers now, so Varsi and Arts, I think you are able to comment now. If not, you can just ping me on Discord and I'll see. And I'll try to completely remove the followers only setting. Hey there, hope you're doing fine. Okay, good, so it's working. Seems like we are not getting any weird activity either, so I think I can leave this setting for now as it is. But yeah, the reason I had the whole followers only chat on is because I had started noticing that I had a lot of those weird suspicious bots in my chat. So to keep everybody safe and fine, I turned that setting on. I'm keeping in still an eye out for anyone I need to ban. I already had to ban one of those bots when I started the stream. Yeah, better safe than sorry. My raid settings are set as such that I can't be raided by anyone who I'm not befriended with, so in the raiding sense, I'm actually fine. But I still don't want to risk getting weird comments. Come on. Don't steal my cheese wheels. Don't steal my crap. Don't steal my puppy pill. I need to enable that too. Yeah, it's a good setting. I actually recommend it. It's like, I mean, unless you want to be raided by strangers, then it kind of sucks if you have to turn it off. But if you prefer to be raided by people you're friends with, then the setting is good to begin with. I had that setting on since the beginning because I don't want to be raided by anyone I don't really know. Mostly because I don't know how their audience is gonna be like. So it's like, what if I get a bunch of dude bros in my stream now? Because I just happen to be drawing pandas doing kinda non-Christian poses. I legitimately did not realize I could not comment until I was pointed out that it was followers only. Hi! Yeah, I pointed out because I feel like it's only fair that new followers get that heads up. Like, they come in and they're like, the chat isn't working. And more or less, I just say it so that people know it's a conscious decision. But Jacko has a cross, so she must be Christian. And she has a halo. So yes, Jacko must be Christian. She's just stretching her back, guys. Yeah, she's just doing some delicious yoga. Yoga is nice, yes. She is bowing for Jesus. Yes. I too am bowing and breaking my back for Jesus. Yoga is nice, yoga frame is not. Yeah, it isn't. Well, I was about to say something, but I forgot. I was about to say, yeah, yoga frame is especially not fun if you're playing a Dowsy as good as... And then I forgot the name of the French player that won. Was it the French player that won that Street Fighter exhibition thing? The Kumite, I forgot. I know it was a Dalsim player, I just forgot his name. Mr. Crimson, yes. So yeah, as I was saying, you don't want to get yoga framed, especially by someone as good as Mr. Crimson. You were gonna get schmixed. Yeah, I saw the kumite with my boyfriend. I lost my mind. Because when I first went in, I was like, I'm cheering for Idem because I really like Idem. Especially how he plays Poison, since Poison is one of my favorite Street Fighter characters and all. And Idem is a beast in any case. And then I saw him play Mr. Crimson, who I haven't really seen before. And then I was like, yo, holy shit! They'll mistake you for scrambled eggs. Yes. You go into fighting, you go fight Dalsim, you come back as a scrambled egg. That is the experience, the same experience I get when playing certain DBFZ characters. Like, I'm always coming out of Kid Buu fights with scrambled eggs. Let's see, well, what are the DBFC characters who have, like, the hardest mixes in the game? I felt this in Parasol. Oof! I don't know enough about Schoolgirls to know exactly how it feels to fight a Parasol, but I'm just gonna believe your word here. That it's terrible. I imagine Yipes yelling scrambled eggs! I want to hear Yipes yell that now. I love how Yipes commentates. He's a great guy. He was awesome in Ultimate Fighting Arena. How he was commentating live, getting the crowd hype. And I'm never gonna forget the one commentary he has made when I think it was the Kill Save that was playing, like on a DBFC World Tour. And then he was like saying stuff like the Papa Beam, the Papa Punch, and I lost my mind. I couldn't stop laughing. Dr. Robotnik can do the Jackal challenge because he's a stick doctor villain. Agreed. He has the legs. But if you block low, but Parasol said overhead standing kicks. Yeah, that sounds rough. I can say the same when I'm playing Melty. Against Chaos or Misha Roa. For God's sake. But I get that all the time when I'm playing Chip in Guilty Gear because my brain is too slow for Guilty Gear for Chip. My brain is like, okay, Chip is on the ground, and when my brain registers he's on the ground, Chip is already overheading me. Overheading me into Sukiyaki. Hi Benji, how you doing? Good morning, afternoon, morning. Good night, afternoon, morning, wherever you fellas are. Most of us, I think, are either in America or in Germany. So you're pretty correct. Morning and evening. It's definitely good night here. Yes, good 24 hours. Yes, I get pinged. Actually, I noticed something. I just realized I had some extra softwares on that I don't need, so turn them off for extra spacing and extra RAM. Oh god, I just imagine telling someone like, oh no, I desperately need more RAM in my PC. And you're referring to like the disk space or whatever it's called, like the computer RAM. And then they're like, say no more. And a few days later, they're like, I got all the RAM you need. And then, instead of giving you RAM, or like a new PC or something, they just give you a hard drive full of RAM lethal pictures. And you're like, what? You said you needed more RAM for your PC. You know what I was looking at the other day? How Street Fighter 2 AI just cheats. Wait, for real? Oh my god. They don't even pretend to charge. Oh dear. So like the buffer for charging just doesn't exist. That sounds like a doozy. I get the same feeling in that the Sailor Moon fighting game does the same. Because when I was trying to play some arcade just to get used to the game, I swear to god, Mercury, I already know she has almost no buffer. But I felt like she didn't even have the cooldowns anymore, and I was like, what is happening? Is this just the game being broken as it is, or is there something else there? The other thing that I know about the Sailor Moon fighting game, specifically the Super S one, is it's basically the sequel of the first one, which is the most played and loved one. The second one has the inclusion of Saturn and some other moves, but Sailor Saturn specifically, she's the new boss character in the arcade. So here's the thing. They made it so that Saturn's kicks, low kicks, cannot be blocked. They are unblockable. So any crouching kick she does, it doesn't matter if you block correct, you will be hit. Imagine Daigo, but without the need to buffer at all. That's Guile. I'm pretty sure at this point that Daigo and Guile are the same person. That whenever Daigo is playing, that he just becomes Guile. Just gets into the game. Like, I still can't get over how in Smash, the Smash trophy for Guile is literally just subtweeting Guile. Subtweeting Daigo. The way he plays Guile, it's lovely. I love it. Guile is his alter ego, correct. I've been playing Ace Attorney Conflict of Interest again. Woo! I need to play that again as well. It was good stuff. How far did you get in your replay? Street Fighter 2 does something I was suspicious for the longest time, and I was so glad it was confirmed. Yeah, that's a great feel. But it's also like, damn, Capcom, you really had to do people like that. You had to outsmart the AI. It was probably a coin tactic to get people to continue tossing coins at the arcade. I'm probably sure that's what it was intended for. But it's still dirty, isn't it? Now imagine SNK bosses with that, without that. I can imagine fighting a Rugal and he has no cooldowns on anything. He can just cancel a Genocide Cutter into God Press and then confirm it to something else. Not now, Kitty. I am drawing. Kitty, I'm drawing. Not now. Kitty, no! Don't sit there. My cat sat on my tablet again. Stinky! Now is not the time! Now is not the time for you to sit there. I need to finish drawing this. My cat is not giving a single fuck. I didn't actually sneeze, I pretended to sneeze because my cat always goes away when I sneeze. Meow. Tinky. Yes, sit down. My cat has her own space on my table and she still insists to sit on my tablet. Tablet conf. It's a square, so she wants to sit on the square. And yes, I agree, SNK bosses are very cheap, even though I've only ever fought one. Who I have no idea what their names were again, but they were the two bosses you have in Garo. I have no idea how much money my brother and I wasted on that arcade machine because of the bosses. Brent and Kane, yeah, they both were hard. I think the only bosses in a fighting game I really enjoyed fighting against were... Oh god, I forgot the names again. The one from Marvel 1, Onslaught, I think that's his name? First, he had a really banger theme. First off. Second, he wasn't entirely unfair. I'm currently investigating the final case second day. Ooh. So if you've already seen the Rosenkranz... Oh god, that one specifically gave me nightmares. I'm not sure if I could ask my boyfriend to play Ace Attorney fan games with me. If he's interested, he just finished the Spirit of Justice a few weeks ago. And after Great Ace Attorney, I was like, do we really want to play investigations? Like, the first one is hard. The second one I've yet to play. I keep thinking about how I like the writing of Conflict of Interest, and I'm interested in playing the other good fan games, such as Contempt of Court, which I've never touched yet. Conflict of Interest is it's extremely difficult. Yeah, it is. It's a little bit unorthodox as well, but I really like its writing. It's an interesting take at an alternative way how the Dual Destinies or post-Apollo Justice could have gone. Okay, line art is pretty much done. All right. On my third playthrough, I'm still using guides. Yeah, it's difficult. Nice and looking nice and Christian. Yes, indeed. It's looking very Christian. Actually, I'm using the wrong way. Oh, I think I'm forgetting something. Wait, let me just give this the base coloring. But first. 1 and I need something else. I need a more recent color. But I also want something else. Yeah, this will do. Yeah, the thing that I forgot the tail. I know a lot of Freedom kind of characters kind of don't use the tail, maybe. But I forgot. Should be somewhere around here. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, it's somewhere. There's a hole in the pants or something. I'm pretty sure Dale doesn't have a tail out, but let's have the girl have one. I'm just gonna see how it looks like. No, it looks weird. It looks weird in that place. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it without the tail. Fuck it. It's under the pants. Alright, gotta head back to work, but it was nice popping again. Sorry for not being able to not going to be Mineko streams. I want to play it myself for a while. That's entirely fair. If you don't want to be spoiled, it's maybe best to miss out on the streams. And I don't mind at all. Have a good day at work and have fun. Thank you for popping in. See you! Right. Wrong file. That beach steps still deserves standard. One day it will become a thing. Aww. Take your time with it, or anyone else who wants to draw her like that. I'm even just happy with the thought. Oh gosh, I still really need to work more on my red scarf AU. I've been wanting to storyboard the opening forever now. Now I have even 2 whole ass openings in my mind. And I can't pick which one! But they're both the Higurashi songs because... of course. And I low-key want to listen to the Higurashi songs right now, but I don't want to get hit by the demonetize hammer. Higurashi has the best songs. Yes, I'm not sure if I can say the very best songs ever, but for me they are amazing. I love them. They are top quality. Excellent flavor. Wouldn't give it for anything else. Higurashi openings and endings are always in my top 10s. I gotta bounce, was unable to catch stream of yours. Glad to have come. Yeah, I'm glad you came as well. I hope you had fun with what I drew and with what I talked about. Have a good time. And thanks for coming. So... oh, I colored the hair and the eyes in the same place, so oh well. Need to be like that. I think I'm gonna cell shade this, so I'm not gonna actually have to use a lot of layers. All it needs is some coloring. Yep! I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna shade this tonight. I think I will. I kind of just want to cell shade this. So I think I'll be done with this actually relatively fast. But if I really do finish stuff really fast, I want to draw some cough stuff later. I have this picture for my KO FOC and Shune that I really want to draw. Okay, I'm missing something over here. I hope the Twitter police doesn't come for me. No, not the Twitter police, sorry, the Twitch police. Like, oh, you are drawing butt? Not in this house. Because of how I sometimes zoom in and stuff. Oh, I think oh, I knew it. There we go. I'm lucky that this outfit is very simple, so I don't actually have to do much. I opened the wrong picture again. I did forget the wristbands though, but I don't think that would be super necessary in this picture. I can live without them. But I did forget something important that I keep forgetting every time I draw this version of Tessa. It keeps happening. I keep forgetting to draw her scar, which is very important. It's important for reasons I can't say, because spoilers. Yes. Yes, kitty. What do you want? What meow? Good boy. Say hello. Say hello to the people in the stream. Alright. Dann eben nicht. My cat keeps coming over to the mic, and whenever I hold it in front of her for her to speak, she's like, no. Okay, there are 2 scars that I need to paint in. Right. The other one is pretty much covered, so it's fine. However, this one is also kind of important. Man, there's so much about this character I want to talk about, but can't because there's so much spoilers and... yeah. I have to wait. I have to be a diligent, patient person. Oh gosh, I'm actually curious. Does the chat collect figures or anime merchandise or game merchandise? Because I love collecting figures and some other merch. I actually just ordered a figure yesterday night, which is... I am actually gonna pull up a picture. Wait. The cat. QA slideshow. Okay, I'm gonna actually have to blend in the picture. Let me pull up the picture of the figure that I bought. Pull-ups. Rubber. So this is the figure that I ordered yesterday night. For those who don't know, this is Rena Ryugu from Higurashi, one of my favorite characters and one of my favorite series. I ordered an Android because I didn't get the chance to before, and I actually managed to get one in normal price yesterday. I hope she arrives safely. She is very cute. I love her very much. Rena is a very good character. She's a very complex character. And she also comes with a cleaver and a bit of blood. Yeah, she's gonna be lovely in my display case. There are other figures of Higurashi that I want. Like, I actually even saved just to brag which figures I want. I want this figure of Rena as well. It costs a lot though. It's one of those statues that are in the triple digits, but it's still within my budget. I just don't want to spend it now because I'm going on vacation in like 2 weeks and I need to have money. The other figure that I want to buy from Higurashi is this one from Hanyu, which I can't go into further detail because she's actually, I shouldn't even have shown this picture. I shouldn't even have shown this picture. I forgot she's kind of a spoiler character. Sorry, pretend you didn't see that. All you need to know is she's cute and I want her. And she's one of my favorites as well. I have a whole display case of figures and I always want more. Not much at the moment, but I want to collect later down the line. I'm curious, Varsi, what are some curious that you want to have? If there is one figure I specifically really want to exist, no matter the cost, is I want there to be a Yashamaru figure. I need it in my house. It needs to be in my household. Otherwise, I can remove the Yashamaru enthusiast from my bio in Twitter. If I do not have a Yashamaru shrine in my house, then I'm not an enthusiast. I want merch for anime that don't have any yet, like Megalobox. Oh, Megalobox has nothing yet? That's unfortunate. I hope they make figures soon, but considering how popular it is, I think they will make figures down the line or merch. SNK figures would be dope too. Yes, there are some, but they are very expensive. Like, there's one of Galfor that I want, but it's on like 400 something, and that's a bit too much for my budget. And the other of Haomaru and Genjiro is also really cool, but it's also a bit too much for my wallet. But I hope they make more of Kof, for example, because I really want to have a figure of Ash Crimson, of Leona, and Shune. I also really want one of Shermie and Luong. I really like Shermie's new design a lot, and I haven't really been invested in Kof before. Blame my boyfriend for that, that I only got now invested in it. Yes, a Vanessa figure would be cool too. I specifically really want Shermie, especially in her Kof 15 outfit. Like, the color combination of black and pink is one of my favorite combinations. Speaking of figures, I'm still waiting for a very cool Zamasu statue. Like, okay, there's this one that I've seen that is incredible, but I haven't seen it anywhere on sale, so I don't know where to buy it. Let's see if I can pull that one up. Zamasu figure. There is a posable one, but I don't want to have posable figures anymore because after some time they just fall apart. But I seen one statue of Zamasu that looks awesome, and I haven't really seen where to buy it. Someone on Reddit posted a photo of how it looks like. Let me see if I can find the photo because it's so good. Of course, there are better DBZ figures, but that one of Zamasu is just one I want to have. I think it's this one. There it is. I'm pretty sure there was another one that looked very cool, but I can't seem to find it right now. Okay. Hold on. I need to save that, otherwise I can't pull up the picture. Come on. Don't be like this, computer. Please, I need the picture. I need the picture right now! Come on, don't reject Zamasu. There we go. Okay. Image. And give me... There it is. Alright, that's the Zamasu statue I've seen before. And I really wanted to have it, but I never found where to buy it. I also only have a Goku Black. And it looks cool. My boyfriend gave it to me for Christmas. Gave me a Goku Black figure. But I feel in general there should be more figures of merged Zamasu, specifically because of how good the design is. Like, don't at me, it's an amazing design. Dang, a true hero of justice. Yes, indeed. I have to actually try to play Goku Black again since the buffs he got. But in the end I ended up just picking Kefla because I can be brain dead with her. Yeah, that figure is fire. Just amazing. And now that my favorite manga is getting figures too, which is Shaman King, by the way, my wallet is gonna die. That's like two anime series that I really like. Like the DBZ is my childhood favorite. And I do have a few figures. I have one of Future Trunks and one of Goku. And some smaller ones that I bought when I was young. And now the Goku Black one that my boyfriend gave me for Christmas. But I want more. There is a lot of Dragon Ball figures that I want, so my wallet is already crying. Like, I want... One of my holy grail figures is one of Android 21. Which I haven't gotten yet, but I really want her! Then... Now it's Dragon Ball that I want figures of. It's Shaman King, and the figures of Shaman King aren't specifically cheap. They are in the triple digits. I only have one so far, and there's like 4 that I want in total. And they're making more, and I'm like, stop. My wallet, I'm gonna become bankrupt. No! But at the same time, I'm like, yay! Because Shaman King deserves more love. It's my favorite manga. And the remake is actually... At the beginning I was like, I don't know about the remake. Because the pacing was very fast. And kind of janky. But since they've done the entire material that has already been covered by the original anime, they started slowing down. And the pacing has improved a lot. The quality as well. And I am so happy. I also heard... a rumor that they are actually gonna take a break after next week's episode, or after next 3 episodes or something, and then they're gonna take a break and then continue. And I hope they do that because I feel they need to recover their forces to do another season. Because I feel like the anime has potential, but I feel like it deserves better, more bougie, you know? So that the fights are more... can be more than they have been so far. The first 14 episodes, the fights are kinda slideshow-y. Except the one in the second episode was pretty good. But then nothing remarkable really came out. Okay, some people say the Horo Horo fight was great. I don't remember most of it, but I think it was serviceable in quality. But they've only started to improve their quality a lot since the 15th episode. You can see that they put more animation in their fights, but they still do a lot of hard cuts, which is understandable because anime production is hard. So I'm hoping when they take a break, they manage to take some time for some episodes, and then they have like a backlog of episodes to publish or something, so that they have more time to do like more stellar animation. TLDR, I love Shaman King very much. And the new anime is actually starting to become good, so I'm very happy and I'm excited for them to animate some of my favorite arcs in the manga, which never got animated before. I've been waiting for 15 years! 15! For them to animate some of my favorite parts. Definitely an underappreciated. Yes. God, it's so underappreciated. I feel like it's a very unique shonen. And I also really like from Shaman King that the characters are very refreshing. Like, you do have some shonen archetype characters, like Horo Horo starts off as a seemingly shonen archetype character for a very long time, like the comedy relief character. And Yo is basically everything that the shonen protagonist isn't. He's chill, he's laid back, he doesn't crave power or anything. He's just a chill dude, and he most likely smokes weed. And I feel like that's a very refreshing thing. Like, most shonen nowadays are like, you have a character that screams a lot, that is very determined, very heroic. They are kinda loud, but not always. Like, say, most shonen heroes nowadays tend to be the guy from Black Clover. Or they are more nuanced, like Deku. But chill shonen protagonists are rather rare, I get the impression. So I always felt like Shaman King was very, very refreshing. I need to watch it at some point. I do recommend it. I mean, I'm still mostly in the read the manga camp because the new anime had to cut out a lot of stuff. Like some dialogue that gives the characters a little bit more depth. And some fights are kind of rushed, but it's still good. The new anime is on Netflix for now. Seems like the first 14-15 episodes are on Netflix. Even dubbed for those who prefer to watch it dubbed. And the first 14 episodes cover a whooping 100 chapters. And I counted because I was like, I feel like stuff is missing and like we are rushing past everything. Then we got to the debut character of one of my favorite characters, who is Lizer Gdaifa, the British guy. I was like, wait, doesn't this introduction episode happen in like chapter 80 something and goes through chapter 100? And then I looked up into my manga and I was like, damn, they really did cover like 100 chapters in 14 episodes. Damn. But like I said, I think they only did it as fast as it is because they were only able to get 52 episodes for the anime. And for that reason, they can only do so much, right? And since the original anime, they already did cover the first 14 episodes in like slower detail, they probably rush past it because they assume people either already know or that they shouldn't waste time. But like I said, for newcomers, my boyfriend is not familiar with Shaman King. At least not to the extent I am. I was kind of upset how fast they were going because I am a big fan. I've reread the manga at least twice in my teenage years. And I hadn't touched it in like 10 years, but I still remember a lot of it very vividly. Even like the smallest background details. Because I keep looking at the pages again and again. So I was like, this is kind of feeling a bit too rushed. And I'm starting to not enjoy it at the first 14 episodes. But my boyfriend thought it was okay, that he was enjoying it. So I assume for a newcomer it's just fine. So you can try watching the first 14 episodes and then continue. And then you'll likely think that it's okay, that maybe it could be less janky. But I think you'll enjoy it anyhow. But if you ever get like interested in knowing more or like reading the manga, I do recommend it because it's a very good manga. There are some outdated stuff in there though. Like the way they design... Okay, I'll just put it out of the way. Shaman King, the author, I don't know how the German edition looks like now. But if you look for scanlations online, they're gonna have the old editions, and the way they draw black characters, the way the author drew black characters is extremely racist. So, yeah, maybe if you do read the newer editions where they remove all those racist traits. The new anime actually rectified all of these problems, by the way. Like, they saw the black character, how he was drawn, and they were like, no, this is not acceptable, it's bad, so we're gonna actually draw the character in a not racist way. So, in that way, maybe the new anime is better after all. Yeah, it's one of the big things that I criticize about the Shaman King manga. Because it's like, can we not? I'm actually very happy. A lot of fans of Shaman King were happy about the changes that they made, the positive changes. Because, like, when we heard the announcement was being made of the remake and the character sheets were being released, we were all sweating when Joko, that's the name of the character, like, Joko? At least that's his name in the dub and in the English versions. And we were all sweating because we were like, oh god, please don't. Please don't make him bad. Please make the amends. And they did make the amends, and we were very relieved. At the moment, I'm watching Yu Yu Hakusho, so after that, it might be time. Yeah, if you do watch it, do let me know, and I'm curious to know what you what you think of it. The more people get into Shaman King, the happier I get. At the moment, the animes that I'm watching is Higurashi Sotsu, which is like the current Higurashi season. And at the same time, I'm watching Tropical Rouge Precure, the new Precure season, and Magical Doremi. I watched Magical Doremi in my childhood, but I felt like rewatching it, so that's what I'm doing now. The full shonen fix. Hell yeah. Let's see, what are some other anime recommendations I can make? I know I wanted to watch Yu Yu Hakusho at some point. I actually am more interested in it than Hunter x Hunter. Because I kind of like the aesthetic of Yu Yu Hakusho a lot, and the character designs. So, it is in my list, but I haven't started it yet. How is it actually? I've been told to watch Hunter x Hunter by literally everybody and their moms, and I haven't started yet. My older brother yesterday was already giving me the Hunter x Hunter propaganda yesterday. He was like, "You have to watch it, it's so good!" I guess it really does mean I have to watch it someday. Right, I forgot one more manga that I'm reading right now that, aside of the animes that I'm watching, I'm also still reading One Piece. I'm still at Whole Cake Island, and I'm like, shit. The reason I haven't continued yet is because I decided to read the entire KOF 14 manga. I'm halfway through Whole Cake Island. And yeah, shit's about to hit the fan where I'm at. I usually read whole arcs in like a weekend or in a span of 2 days. I do remember Dressrosa took me like 2 entire weekends to finish. Not because it was bad, it was just so much text that I couldn't finish reading a lot of chapters at once. I was like, oh my god, I've only read 10 chapters today. This is bad. This is bad. I'm being too slow. Yeah, I started trying to get faster in reading because a lot of close friends that began One Piece way later than me, that they started this year, are already up to Wano, and I'm like, this can't be. I have to catch up. I'm being shown off here. Been consuming too much magical girls that I forgot to continue reading. At the end of the day, you're waiting every week. I can live with that. Do you know how many months I had to wait for Shaman King chapters to come out when when it was still airing? A month. I had to wait a month for a chapter. It still is like that with the new spin-offs and the like. I'm like... So a week is okay for me. Especially because at the moment both Higurashi and Precure are airing weekly as well. So I can live. So I have like other media to consume at the same time. But that's what I only say now. If I catch up to One Piece and have to start waiting a week, I'm probably gonna be like, shit, I can't wait a week if it's that good. Cries in Berserk. Oh. Ow. Ouchies. I haven't started reading Berserk yet, but I want to. Initially, I wanted to watch the movies or the OVAs, but my boyfriend was like, no, read the manga. I have to read Berserk too. Okay, so it's two of us who haven't read Berserk yet. Speaking of Berserk, there was another manga that I wanted to start at some point. What's it was called again? Vagabond. I wanted to start Vagabond at some point. Cries in JoJo. Oh, yeah, I'm still waiting for part 6. I enjoy experiencing the JoJo anime raw and blind. So that's why I haven't continued reading. I remember when I was reading Diamond is Unbreakable, and when I reached exactly at the midpoint, I stopped reading because the anime announcement came and I wanted to see the last part of Diamond is Unbreakable blind without knowing what happens. And it was a good decision because I thoroughly enjoyed it. As for part 5, I kind of wish the ending was a little bit better, but I still enjoyed it. So part 8 is finished though. Oh, it finished? Okay. I didn't know that. I heard it was going to finish soon, but I wasn't aware it like actually finished. There's gonna be a JoJo part 9 manga. Ooh! That sounds exciting. If there's one thing I'm very grateful about friends who are into JoJo is that they are very, very careful with spoilers from experience. I've been sadly spoiled about one thing about part 6 due to having like just heard a few people in like the train while I was going back from a convention. So I know there's something specific in part 6, but I won't say for anyone who hasn't seen it, but I'm aware it happens because I overheard it while I was in the train. But otherwise, everything else from JoJo I'm entirely blind in. I have no clue. And I enjoy it that way. I have to wait for part 9 anime for a really long time. Oh boy, by that time I think I'll be in my late 30s when part 9 anime comes out. the unofficial name for part 9. Jojo Lance. Oh, okay. Going to bed now. Yeah, see you, Varsi. Thanks for coming by. Good night. I think I'm almost done with the picture. Then I can at least sketch up the cuff thing I want to draw. Oh shoot, I forgot there's today PlayStation Live show event starting at 1 p.m. Oh, I didn't know about that at all. Are they gonna show anything from SNK? If you prefer to watch the PlayStation stream, I don't mind. I mean, I probably won't be watching the live stream now. I might catch up to it later or something. I'm just saying, for anyone that's here and prefers to watch the PlayStation stream, I don't mind. Or maybe watch both at the same time. That's also an option. There's gonna be a new SNK stuff at TGS, like 30th September or something like that. Oh, that's nice. Maybe finally a K-Dash trailer. I wish I could be like, oh, I wish they announced a new Sam show, but I don't think they will. Probably gonna have to wait like 2 years into KOF 15 being released. Like after KOF 15 releases, maybe I can wait 2 years and maybe there is a new Sam show, but I don't think so. Oops. Ah! That's what I wanted to do. Oopsie. Cool. I think it's nearly done. Just a few more adjustments. Oh wait, I forgot the shirt. I forgot the shirt. I think it's too dark. Yes. Let's go. Oops, wrong layer. Oh, I really wish I could listen to the Shaman King soundtrack right now, the new one. If there's one thing I can really say about the new anime that's absolutely stellar, it's the soundtrack. Like, damn, they got Yuki Hayashi on it. It's the same guy who did the You Say Run song for My Hero Academia, or in general, the My Hero Academia soundtrack. Yuki Hayashi is the shit, and I'm very glad they put him in Shaman King. He is doing a fantastic job, and I wouldn't... Like, I remember the author saying something like he rejected licenses for the remake for a while because he wanted the same voice actors and same soundtrack and whatever. And the old soundtrack is nice, it's fitting, but it's just passable. It's not memorable. Now, the new soundtrack though, oh, chef's kiss. Just... I could slurp it up. It's just beautiful. The best thing that has graced my ears. It's fitting, it's perfect, it's modern, it's in theme, and I could simp over it forever. I couldn't ask for a better soundtrack. It's not like a masterpiece soundtrack. I'm not gonna exaggerate in that way. Like, we all know who does the masterpiece soundtrack. The names Yuki Kajiura and Hiroyuki Sawano. And in some cases, Taku Iwasaki as well. But Yuki Hayashi in Shaman King, he's doing a fantastic job. Like, come on. Vorpal Dance is an amazing theme. It's the best thing that Ren has ever gotten. I'm still waiting for Lizer's theme and Jan's and the Elder X-Laws. The X-Laws got such a good theme. By the way, for those who are watching, I'm kind of an X-Law stan, so... I like the X-Laws kinda even in the old anime, even though in the old anime they're so much worse. They're far less likable. But when I read the manga, it was over for me. I was like, I love this squad. It's deliciously terrible. Also, the character development that the characters in the X-Laws have in the manga is just superb. It's amazing. Some of my favorite arcs are with them. Or some of my favorite fights in general are with them. Like the Team Niles versus X1 fight is one of my favorite fights in the manga. And in the anime, it was exactly as I wanted it to be. Like, the old anime, they did no justice at all. In my opinion, at least. And the new anime just did it perfectly. And the added bonus that Marco tosses the Iron Maiden at Lisek was never clear to me in the original manga. But the fact that they added this in the new anime made it clear that he tossed the whole thing himself. Just beautiful. I know the X-Laws aren't super popular with a lot of people, that a lot of people don't like them, but I like them a lot. They are the weird Christian squad. With also some of the best character development in the series, so... I won't speak further because the anime hasn't gotten to that point. But I cannot wait for one of my favorite arcs to be animated. I cannot wait. It's gonna be fantastic. So... Going to sleep. Wish you a good stream. Good night. Good night. Sleep well. Thank you for coming. Ah, okay. Sure. Doesn't work that way. Ah! New collection layer. Should be finished with this one soon. No, I have to finish. Sticky, I have to finish. You can cuddle me later. My cat just wants to cuddle with me, but I can't now right now. Hey, so sit there. Sit there, you can cuddle with me in a bit. Hmm. Wait. Hard to pick a background. Oops. Wait. Now just to get that dirty look, or more like the really rough look that I really like using. So now for the last touch. Wrong layer. So. And it's finished! Yay! I finished the picture! Hooray! Okay, but it's pretty late now, so I'm gonna finish the stream for today. Thank you for everybody who came, for watching me doodle. Next week there will be either more Umineko or maybe some DVSC or more art. It's gonna be one of those three, but it's likely it's gonna be Umineko. I'll announce in advance. And yeah, see you guys next time. Thank you for coming. Bye. Good night.